6K. So you are in the insurance?
Yeah.
I see. Many of my friends are in insurance too. Which company?
Which company?
Yeah.
AIA.
Oh, okay. What company? Yeah. So if it's 6K, right? Got to take. Yeah, can you see my table?
Yeah.
So if it's 6K, because self-employed, we will take a haircut. Yeah, of about 30%. So, wait. Yeah. Yeah. So after we take 30%, right, your income will take about 4,002, and the max loan amount is about 500K.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you see?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many years are you with AIA?
6.
Okay, 6 years will be pretty good. Yeah. So from here, maybe we can work out what is your next plan.
Okay.
Yeah. So Vic, over to you.
Okay, Ken, no problem. Yeah, so Haley, just curious, right? For this purchase, in order for us to actually streamline more to your purpose and your purchase, right? In terms of your CPF and cash, right? Roughly, how much are you looking to set aside for this purchase?
CPF and cash?
Roughly, if you were to buy a property.
I don't think there will be much in the CPF lah. So cash aside probably like 100.
Okay, cash will be about 100 lah. Okay, so general loan, I think Clement did for you, so it's about 500, right? Am I right to say that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So based on these numbers, right, a comfortable range for you to actually explore, right, is about 600K. I think. Yeah. Okay. So I think, of course, if it's based on 600, Haley, just curious, right? This property you are going to buy, is it just under your name, or is it you're buying with somebody else's?
Just under my name.
Under one name lah. Okay. So I think for this, right, it's quite straightforward already. Yeah. Because if you are looking at maybe at a 600K, likely it's going to be a one bedder. Okay. Yeah. And it's going to be a resale. A resale meaning probably something that is more into the secondary market. Okay. Yeah. And also for this, right, let's say if it's based on about 600K, okay, I just show you some of the options that probably you may want to consider as well. Okay, because for us we have this tool that's able to help us to filter every option in Singapore for you, so it's very easy to use. Okay, so I'm going to show you how this is done. Okay, let's say today if you are looking maybe for something like a resale, and if it's based on a 600K, just yeah, okay, 600K. Okay, what are the available options that you all can consider? Okay, let me just check. Like it's going to be a one bedder.
One
Okay.
bedder.
Yeah. Just give me a minute. Let me just.
With husband.
Okay, resale. Let's see. Yeah, resale choice. Okay, maybe I have to filter a bit higher. Just give me a minute. Okay, yeah, there are some options that will probably pop up already. Okay, one such option, right, is you can explore Hilford. Okay, so Haley, just curious, is there any location that you probably are more keen in?
Not really. Maybe like I think more inclined towards like central or west area.
Oh, are you currently staying in the west?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm staying in Jurong. I just let you know lah. I'm staying in the south.
Okay.
Are you staying very close to my area?
Oh, quite near.
Okay. So we think alike. The bestie will always think alike. Yeah. Okay. We always tell our friends that west is always the best. Yeah, west is the best. Okay. So anyway, okay. So what are some of the options, right? Probably one such option is Beauty World area. Okay. This is called Hillsford. Okay. Let me just show you Hillsford. Okay. So likely you can get one bedder lah comfortably in this area. Okay. Let me just show you the layout and everything. It just see. I just show you the rate. Just let me just find the layout for you. Okay. Hillsford. Okay. We just take a look at the layout first. Okay, comprising of 281 units. So this location, right, is really not far off the Beauty World area. Okay, so you take a look here. Okay. So Haiti, this is the location that we are looking at here. Okay, and then right, your nearest MRT is Beauty World.
Sorry, are you sharing screen or?
Oh yes, I'm sharing screen. Are you able to see Haiti?
No leh.
No, okay, just give me a minute. I'm trying to connect. Yeah. Wait, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay, I'm trying to share.
Okay.
Wait. Can you see my screen? Cannot. Wait.
Don't have anything.
Is it better?
Wait. No.
Wait. Just give me a minute. Okay, sorry. Technical glitch. Okay, let me just off and on my. Let me just try to connect again. Just give me a minute. 777-520-1082. Okay. 300. Brother, can you let me in? Thank you. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay, Haley, are you able to see my screen? Is it better?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to share with you the location first because we are all Westies lah. Okay. Yeah, so this area right is what we call the District 21, KD21 area. So you're actually right in between Jurong and Beauty World. Alright, so you're literally here. This is the location. It's about 2 bus stop, right? You reach the Beauty World already. Okay, this area. So let me just show you the layout first. You just take a look at the layout first. It's a one bedder lah. Okay, it's a good stepping stone for you. Yeah, so ideally you're looking at maybe like a 398 square feet. Yeah. So this is the kind of layout that you're getting. Haley, can you see? Here. Yeah. So you walk in right nowadays, right? You don't have a lot of units right with a home shelter, but good thing is that you have a home shelter here, which will meet most of your storage needs. Yeah, and then it's a very simple one bedder. Size is about 398 square feet. Yeah, okay, livable. And I think of course the next thing that you probably need to ask yourself is that in this area, right, in future, if I want to sell, is it easy to sell first? Okay, I need to let you know about the prices in this area. So literally, right, you're sitting on a very comfortable PSF. Because if you're looking maybe at a one bedder, right, your PSF is about 1,500. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
About 1,500. But what I want to show you is right. Probably, if you look into the Beauty World area, right, what is the PSF now currently? Okay, if I bring you to this property called Reserve Residence, right? Okay, you realize that the PSF there has almost hit up to about I show you the one bedder first. Let's compare apple to apple. Yeah, you can actually see that the PSF there. Maybe you look at 2 bedder generally. Maybe for the last 10 years. Yeah, it has hit almost right up to about 2007 to 2004, 2005 already, like that already. Okay, so you're sitting on a gap, because your PSF is about 1,500. Okay, and reserve, right, which is at Beauty World, people still buy because it's integrated and it's very convenient. Yeah, 2,500. So literally, right, you're sitting right on a very safe gap of 1,000 PSF. Haley, do you feel safe or not? Imagine your neighbor, right, next development is selling at 2,500, but you're only entering at 1,500. Are you safe? Do you feel safe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So in future for them, right, they have to sell at 3,000. That's their own business, 3,000 whatever. But you no need. You enter at 1,500, you just exit at their entry price can already.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. So of course, the next thing that you need to ask yourself is that in this area, right, is it easy to sell in future or not? Okay. So we always look at something called the supply gap in this area. So if you look into this District 21, right, let me just show you District 21. Okay, you look at District 21, you realize that, right, in this area, okay, you take a look here. You always look at the demand. Okay?
Mm.
So the demand, right, generally, right, for 1 and 2 bedder, right, you are actually belonging to quite a high, like the demand is generally quite high. Because this area is what we call the Central West area. Yeah. Okay? And I think if you were to maybe ask yourself one question, today, like, let me just show you Jurong prices. Even for Jurong today, right, okay, because I stay in Lakeside, I just show you Jurong prices. Even today, if you look at this property, right, called Sora, it's really very near to Tuas already. Okay, but we're going to show you, right, how much has the PSF hit. The PSF, right, in Jurong, you can see, right, yeah. Haley, have you heard of this place called Yanqing Road?
Yeah.
Okay, this one is very near to almost Tuas already, very, very far away already.
Mm.
But the PSF is really about 2,500 already. So today, if you enter at 1,500, do you think it's a reasonable price to consider?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just give you some value proposition over there, so at least you can understand a bit more also. Yeah. Okay, so at least in this area, right, definitely I feel that it's something that you can consider because if you were to probably look at other options, right, because for us, me, Clement, we do everything in Singapore. Yeah, but which one is a reasonable buy? It's for us to actually help to analyze. If you go down a bit more, right, you have People's Park. Okay, People's Park, you can see, right, this one, TOP, 1973, it's probably my age already, 1973. So it's almost about 50 years already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which I don't recommend because I feel that your first footing is very important. You must go for something that can help you to build your capital, not something that carries your capital. Yeah. This time I have no confidence. Okay, but if you were to go down a bit more, right? Okay, if you go down the list, right, this one is actually, this one also we can do, but this one, right, is in Geylang, the red light district. Yeah. So this kind of property, right, okay, how we usually assess the risk, right, is that we always go to this thing, we will click on analysis. Then from there, right, we can actually see, right, this property, right, is it healthy or not? Okay, it's just like for us, right, when we feel sick, right, we need to go for medical checkup. So property also need to go for medical checkup, right? You need to check whether is it healthy or not. So if you look at this property, right, you realize that, right, it has not been moving over many years already. It's a bit more stagnant. It doesn't really grow. Okay, and if you look at the profit and loss analysis, right, you realize that, okay, even for them, right, who make profit, right, the gain is very little. The gain is maybe about 1%, 1% kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, today for your property to function well, right, minimally, right, your bank interest is already 2% already. Your CPF is also about 2%. So for ideally, right, in order to make sense, right, the property must grow by at least, right, 4% to make sense. This kind of property, right, you can see 10 years, 75k, 9 years, 58k. You might still put your money in POSB. I think the return is better. Yeah, I think, of course, the worst thing is that you see, right, there are still some people that lose money. So to me, in summary, right, this may not be a good property for you to consider. Okay, I will go down the list. And generally, right, those property that is a bit boutique means what? It's a smaller development. Usually they don't perform so well in the market. Because when the property is very small, right, when the development is very small, meaning what? You don't have a lot of units to push up the price for you. Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't push up, so the price never go up. Right? Yeah, and if you go down the list, right, which the next one, which is Roy Residence, this one is also a very small, not saying we don't do, but It's just that this development is a very small development, 40 units only. And it's also in Geylang. Yeah, we try to avoid all this area. Okay, the other one that you can consider is probably Pavilion Square. Pavilion Square is somewhere near to Pavilion Square, right, is probably somewhere, right, that is nearer. Pavilion Square. Wait. Let me just get my bearing correct. Pavilion Square. Pavilion Square. Yeah. Okay, also in Geylang area. Okay, level, right? Okay, next one. This one is in Aljunied, also in Geylang area. Yeah, the rest are all in Geylang area. Except, what do you think about? For me, it will not be my best advice for you to go into Geylang area lah. Yeah, but of course, the next choice probably is Park Rosewood. This one is a bit more into the Woodlands area already. Is it so far for you, Woodlands?
Yeah, a bit far.
Yeah, I think based on all these, I think probably if you are working with 600, right, I think a safer option probably will be this Hilford. That's based on my recommendation for you lah. Because for us, right, we can filter the whole of Singapore for you. We can filter for you everything. Yeah, it's just to see which one is more aligned to your objective.
Okay.
So far all good. Okay, I just run through some quick rapid fact with you first. Okay, so I think also because for us, right, for me and Clement, right, we do a lot of analysis. We train a lot of data on. So let me just show you, right, like if you are looking maybe at this area, right, called the District 21, right, we just want to show you the growth first. Okay, the growth of this area. Okay, if you look at District 21 generally, right, in the west area, you find that for west area, right, okay, in the west. Okay, District 21, right? Okay, so we did a 10 years projection kind of growth. This is basically to see, right, in future, right, how much runway, right, can your property appreciate. Okay, yeah. If you look at district places like District 5, also not bad. This one is maybe more into the Clementi area. They grow averagely by almost about 9% per year. District 23 is more into the dairy farm, but unfortunately, there is no available 600k property there. Okay, and if you were to go now into District 22, which is by Jurong area, I think currently there is no property there also. So I think probably if you want to consider this District 21, which is our Beauty World area, they go quite well because of the schools there, especially like Pei Hwa School. Then you have this Bukit Timah primary school that probably help to bring up the prices in that area as well. Yeah, and if you maybe look into the MRT growth, right? Okay, just show you one more thing. Okay, so if you look into the MRT growth, based on location, yeah, if you were to probably look into the downtown area, okay, like Beauty World, right? Okay, averagely 10 based on, let's say if I were to maybe be more specific, if I were to maybe look into the Beauty World area, right, your Hillview area, the growth per year, you are probably looking at about 5 to 6% of that. In that area. Yeah. So far all good. Yeah. So we are a lot into data training. So when you realize a few places like in Singapore, right, if you look at Chinatown, if you look at Newton, right, sad to say, even though the location is better, right, but Haley, just curious, why do you think these places don't really grow that much? Like Newton, Chinatown.
Maybe not so accessible.
Yes, correct. I think both of, you know why not? Because both of them there, right, there's no element of good school in that area. Because nowadays people buy property because to put their kids to the school, and they probably want to have a place that has MRT. They probably want to have a place that is like school convenient. So Newton, Chinatown, right, they have a slight problem there. Most of their properties are boutique developments. You know what are boutique developments? That means like, you know, those very very small type. So they don't really grow that much. Yeah, so I think today, I mean, we can conclude by saying that today, if you want to explore option, one good option will be Hilford, based on what I can see so far for you.
Because I saw the Hilford, right, TOP in 2017, right? So how's the resale transaction like so far?
Okay, let me show you the Hilford. Okay. Wait. Okay, we take a look at the recent transaction. Yeah, and one thing we also want to make sure is that right, you don't overpay also. You try to buy everything right based on the recent transaction. Don't overpay. Don't I mean in a way that if you know that the recent transaction is only about 600, don't go and pay 700 lah. Yeah, because you're putting yourself in a very risky position if you do that. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the kind of transaction that we are looking at. But about 500 plus. So of course there are also units that is selling, which is over here. Yeah. Most of them are asking for about 610, 620. So I think there's always a way to actually help you to negotiate lower.
Okay. Can we see the is there the profit? What's the profit made?
Oh wow, now you're very fast. Okay, so if we look at the profit and losses, right, it's probably about 2-3% averagely. Some of them right, they grew by about okay. Also depending on the capital that you put in. Let me explain to you how this thing works. Okay, so for someone who probably buy at 400 plus, right, if that was actually back in the year of 2014. Okay, 2014, right? They probably buy something at 2014. Okay, at 403. So when these people, when they first buy, right, just like you like that, when you first buy a property, you put only about 30% down payment. So you put about 120k. Okay, so using this 120k, right, the property grew by almost close to 200,000. So today these people, right, they are probably sitting on a capital gain of about 320. Yeah, 320. Yeah. So in 10 years, so meaning right, averagely the return on equity, right, we are looking at about 3.77% growth.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. So I repeat again. So when these people, when they first buy, right, they probably put in about 130%. Okay? Which is about 120. So using this 120,000, right, they churn out another, I read for you, another almost about 200,000. Maybe, read for you. Okay? That means, right, in short, okay, their return on equity, right, okay, is that they make a 200,000 using 120,000. Do you understand this concept? Because you are using whatever you earn, because you are not paying for the full, you're not paying fully for the property. You're only paying 30% only. Okay, so using 120, right, they make another 200. So in short, right, okay, the return on equity, right, is about 200 divided by 120. Okay, it's more than 100%, definitely.
The profit amount is it already less off all the fees?
No, not yet. You have to probably count all these in also.
Okay.
But I think Haley, important thing is this is more about buying something safe, and the objective today is really that you need to find a place to stay lah. Yeah, that's the most important thing, because the thing is that I always tell all my clients also, because if you don't plan today, right, it's very hard to buy property. Let me explain to you why. Because if you look at the whole market today, right, you realize that, right, this is the news that just came out. Let me just show you first. Okay, property prices is not going any lower. I just let you know first. Okay, because if you were to see, right, how much property prices has gone up over the years. Let me show you. Okay, yeah. Okay, so what I did was that I did a 10 years projection. Okay, from 2015 to 2025. So Haley, can you see that per year what is the growth? Can you see per year what is the growth?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Is it a 70%?
Correct, yes. Okay, so for 10 years, okay, this is based on, I average my data based on 10 years. So based on 10 years, right, it grew by about 70%. Meaning per year, right, it grew about 7%. What does this actually mean? It means that, right, today, right, if you buy a 400 square feet unit, right, okay, the 7%, right, will be about 28k. Meaning, right, if you keep waiting, you will end up what? You will end up paying 28,000, right, 28k, right, higher every year. You understand what I'm saying or not? Yeah. So of course today if you ask me, right, when is the best time to buy property? I will tell you it's always here lah. not here lah. Because property prices is never a time that it will go lower ma. Yeah, very simple reason. Okay, few reasons is because I think if you look at the population today, government, we are not decreasing our population. We are trying to build our population. When it comes to building our population, we likely have to have more houses also. So all these things have definitely will spike up the prices.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's one recent news that just came out also. I'm not sure whether you heard about this news from DBS. Okay, so what they say is this. Okay, they actually commented right there. Okay, I'll just show you first. Okay, it's in Chinese. Okay, my Chinese not very good, so okay, so it says this also. Okay, in Chinese, Haley, can you understand Chinese?
Yeah.
Can or? Actually, I cannot read. Clement, you can read this one.
Yeah, can. So it basically says
我不会讲华语。
我国私宅平均指价15年后或破4000元。So
Yeah.
basically means 15 years from now, right?
Yeah.
PSF might break 4,000 PSF according to DBS report.
Yeah. So it's either you pay 1,500 or you pay 1,000. Okay, because why I say that this is true is because right, last time right, when Morgan Stanley said this, Morgan Stanley actually mentioned this article was written in 2017. Okay, he mentioned one thing about property prices that it will double. It will double. Okay, you must look at the time frame. When did they say? Which month, which year? Can you see?
April 27.
April 27. So you must understand when he said at that point of time, right, how much is the property prices? Okay, let me just do a very quick review for you. Okay, he said during this period of time. Okay, I just show you the prices one more time. Okay. He said during this 2017. Okay, so back in 2017, right, property prices averages about close to about 1,003, 1,004. Can you see over here? About here. Okay, so he's saying, right, what Morgan Stanley is saying is that, right, during this period of time, right, the property prices will double in 2030. Meaning what? Average per housing, right, in 2030, right, will be about 2,005. That's what he's trying to say. Okay, remember when he said in 2017, the property prices will double. But today, if you look at the property prices, right, if you look across, right, you see that we are actually almost hitting up to about. If you look at places like Jurong, if you look at places like I showed you in Clementi, right, we're already hitting about 2425 already. Yeah. So what I'm trying to tell you is this: if DBS they dare to say that property prices in 2040 it will hit 4,000, I'm not surprised. Actually, we are almost there already. if you look at all the current land bid prices, we are almost there already. So my advice for you is don't wait to buy property, but buy to wait. My advice: there's no such thing as the best time to buy property, right?
Okay.
Now that's my advice for you, So far all good, Haley?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just want to share you because I think it's not that. I mean, the reason why today, right, we can only look. Today probably we can look at 600,000, but I believe that 5 to 10 years down the road, right, when your capital start to build up, right, you definitely will have more options in life. Yeah, we will only have options in life when we have money. Yeah, so you just need to take the time to build up yourself up. Okay, at least you lock yourself in current price, let it grow. Then maybe 5 to 10 years down the road, you will not be surprised. You probably end up buying a 2-bedder. If you have a bit of more like revenue from a business, you can even go to a 3-bedder. So at least let the property work hard for you. Let the money roll for you. That's what I'm sharing with you today.
This Hilford, right, is it what's the leasehold? 99 or freehold?
99. Freehold, not freehold, but freehold, but Haley, you can also buy freehold, but freehold you end up buying Geylang. You end up buying rubbish.
Actually, which is better, 99 or freehold?
Depends. Okay, like of course today if for the same price, right, if I can get freehold, I'll go for freehold. Definitely. Because freehold definitely there's more value there's more value to it. But of course there's also other consideration also. Like example location. And usually for 99 years, right, you will be in a more favorable position. Like you will be near to MRT, you'll be near to schools. Yeah, naturally like that. Yeah. So I just show you one more thing. Today, if you look in terms of appreciation of prices, right, I just show you compare to freehold versus leasehold. Okay, which is the better option? Okay, I just show you first. If you were to see over here, right? Okay, so for myself, I churn out data every day. You can see. Yeah, so I compare to freehold and leasehold.
Mm.
Okay. So if I were to take a time frame of about 10 years, right? The one that you see, right? This line is freehold. Okay, this is leasehold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Haley, which one make more? Which one make less?
Leasehold.
Yeah, actually both also make lah. Okay, but the question is that do you want to use more money to make, or do you want to use less money to make? That's my question to you. Yeah, both also make ma. You can see both also make, but leasehold the prices is lower. Freehold the prices is higher. There's a gap of about 40 of maybe about 400 PSF more. You understand?
Okay, but how come the leasehold make more profit and then?
Okay, because you see for a typical person right, like for example today maybe you just have a form, you just want to start off a family, you probably have one wife, one kid lah. And maybe you are at the age of like 30, 31. Do you really need to go for a freehold, or do you want to go for a place that have MRT, that has school, that probably have more facilities? What's your take on this?
The second one.
Yeah, I also think like that. So usually, right, people will go for more like a mass appealing factor lah, rather than going for freehold. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are still people that go for freehold, but people that's in their 60s, they probably want to like pass on their legacy to their kids. That's why they go for freehold. Yeah, or maybe you can say there are also foreigners. Some foreigners like Indonesians, right, they prefer freehold because all their life, right, they don't stay in Indonesia, right, they don't have a lot of 99 years. All freehold one. Yeah, if you look at Malaysia, right, Malaysia also same thing. Malaysia, right, all the lease are usually like very, very long one. It's like freehold, or there's like the lease are very, very long one. So people that are foreigners, people that are Malaysian, usually they go for freehold. Yeah, but I think if you are looking for practicality, I repeat again, if you are looking for practicality and if you are looking to probably build your capital, right, I feel that you just focus on a few things like lower entry price, and maybe you focus on area that has the amenities, the schools, and kind of thing lah, which is more practical, I feel.
Okay.
That's my advice for you. Freehold maybe not now lah, maybe when you're 20, 30 years from now, and then you go for freehold lah.
Okay. So how big is the 398 square feet actually?
How big? We must go there and see that. I think it's always about feeling the ground.
Oh.
Because like if I tell you 398, you cannot feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think maybe what we can do is that we can maybe fix an appointment. I mean, to just go down and feel the ground. Yeah, at least you get to know me, I get to know you.
Yeah,
Yeah. Do you have any photos?
Have. Wait, yes, have. Just give me a minute. Okay, so these are actually all done by some of them are actually our colleagues lah. Okay, so maybe we start off with the certified entry price once is 10. Yeah. Okay, so I feel that most of it, right, are in quite original condition. So meaning, right, you probably have to spend a fair bit, right, in touching up. Okay, the place. No, you don't do massive renovation, but you probably have to maybe do some you probably have to paint over it, and then you have to do a bit of carpentry work here and there. Okay. Yeah, Haley is something like that. Okay, and then the other one will be maybe we look at the 628 one. 628. Some pictures
Okay.
most of them are original Yeah. Do you want to go down and have a look?
Yeah, if I want, I'll let you guys know again because I need to see my schedule.
Then I will send the options to you, Haley, for you to analyze, for you to sleep over it first. So of course, if you have any thoughts, if you want me to analyze any other property with you,
Yeah.
just hit us up lah. We'll be happy to share more with you guys. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Just curious, right? Like for let's say for the new launches, right? Minimally, how much can we
Okay.
have to qualify?
Very good question. Okay, that's why I'm here to help you. Okay, so if you look at maybe we look at the upcoming one,
Yes.
which is also in the west area. Okay, just to show you, probably will be you probably have to stretch a little bit. Meaning, right, today if you maybe get something like 1 million, right, your down payment you have to prepare, right, is about you just factor in maybe about 30%.
Okay.
Okay, meaning you have to prepare about 300.
Yeah.
300k. Yeah, then the rest, right, which is 30%, meaning I factor in for you the down payment plus your stamp duty all in. You minimally have to have 300k. Then the other one, 75% will be your loan. Okay, loan will be about 750k. But the loan I don't think will be a big concern because the loan will be by progressive payment.
Okay.
Okay, I just show you progressive. Let me take a look. Okay, something like that. Okay, if it's 1 million, right? Okay, let's say if it's based on a 2% and 30 years. Okay, so Haley, take a look at this. So what you need to prepare is this. Okay, I'm going to send you this table. So from the first day you buy a property, you have to prepare the 50k first. This is so-called like your option fee. Okay, and then in 7 weeks time, right, you have to prepare your stamp duty, which is about 24,000. Okay, then 1 week later, right, you have to prepare another 15%. So in total, right, 8 weeks, right, this is what you need to prepare. 8 weeks. So now all good?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 to 4. Okay, when the foundation is caught, meaning it could be 1 year later, and then that's actually where you can start to save up some money here and there, okay, or from a business. You need to prepare another 50,000. Okay, and then in total, right, okay, you probably have to prepare about 276.
Okay.
Okay, and then right, the rest will be by progressive payment already. Meaning, right, there is no lump sum payment. Okay, that means, right, when you hit the foundation, you have to prepare about. So I think you can probably. I don't think I think this is quite manageable. Okay, so it's all by progressive. Okay, until right you hit your TOP. So this is your TOP, meaning you already gain possession of the house already. You got a key already. So the moment when you start to move in, right, you pay about 2,000 plus. Okay, TOP. And this is 1 year later. This is what we call the CSC stage. So I think loan wise, we can get our banker to contact you to see how you can stretch.
CSC stands for what?
Certificate of Statutory Completion, meaning right, so the building is officially handed over to you lah. Yeah.
Okay.
So of course anything after CSC, meaning if there's any defects or anything, right, then you'll be fully responsible. Before CSC, right, the developer is responsible for any damages or anything. Yeah.
Okay.
So far okay? All good?
Yeah. Just one more question, right? Cause let's say the one bedder, will you advise to rent it out in the future or like to sell away?
One bidder, right? But I thought that one will probably be more for like for your stay, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess your whole purpose is that you're going to stay, right? Yeah. So my advice is, of course, you only sell the property if you have other options, lah. Yeah.
Okay.
If not, I think likely you will keep it, right, for your own stay.
Okay. Is it possible to rent
Yes,
it
it's
out?
possible. Yeah, depending on areas. Like what I shared, it depends on area because different area have different traction also. This Nara, right, is more into the dairy farm area because there's a German school in that area. So in terms of rental, I'm not scared. Okay, you see, I give you an example. Today, if we look at this dairy farm residence. Okay, we look at dairy farm residence. We look at the rentability in that area. Dairy farm. Residence. Wait, let me just okay, different residents. Yeah, we look at the rentability. Okay, but they only have more of 2 beders. So the rental is quite good. You can see that generally, right, it's almost about $5 kind of thing. Yeah. So if you're looking for maybe like a size of about close to 500 square feet, you multiply by $5, right? Yes, and right. Yeah, you're probably looking about 2,500 kind of rental, which I think effectively can help you cover your mortgage, definitely. I show you one more. We look at Skywood. Okay, Skywood. I think they have 1 bedder. Let me just check for you. Yeah, they have 1 bedder. Okay, so 1 bedder, right, averagely in that area, we are looking at about 2,831. Because it's very near to the German school. This one is very easy to rent out.
Okay.
Currently, Haley, you are currently staying with your
Family.
sorry, you say again?
Parents.
Your parents,
Yeah.
Okay, so that means you are not subjected to any timeline. Okay. So I think if your parents can do it like maybe a co-investment with you, it will probably help you to ease off your capital upfront. Yeah, and also your loan. I mean, it can be a joint investment between you and your parents as well. Maybe you can discuss with them. No, you can discuss probably the funds, so you can discuss with them a bit more.
Right, but they have to. They don't have to put in their name, right? They have to.
No. So I teach you one method. Okay, how can you do this properly and effectively? Okay, you do something called a pledge of loan, pledge of funds. Okay, I show you. Okay, so let's say if you were to go into project, okay, go for a pledge. Yeah, pledge. Okay, so I just use whatever information that you have given to me just now. 4.2, right? After headline cut. Okay, and then now it's about 4%. Okay. So what you need to do is this. Okay, to increase your loan, right? Okay, because now, right, your loan qualified, right, is about 500,000. This is your loan qualified. Okay, but in order for you to buy, right, 1 million property, your loan needed, right, is 750. Okay, so now I need to think of a way to increase your loan for you. Okay, so how do I do that, right? Is that there are 2 ways of doing that. The first way is what we call the pledge method. The pledge method, meaning you put this one, right, amount, right, as cash in fixed D, right, for 4 years. Yeah. So of course every year they will give you a interest rate of maybe about 3 to 4%. Yeah. It's like a fixed deposit. Okay. Second method, if you can convince your parents, right, is that, right, you can probably ask them to let you use this amount of money to show funds. Show the bank that you have this amount of money. And you need to show 2 times. First time is during the loan application. Second time is during the loan disbursement. So you show them 2 times you got this money. And then from there your loan can go to 750 already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think probably you can discuss your parents or maybe need to ask them for help a bit first.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you think, Haley? What's in your thoughts now?
1 million. Yeah, I mean, of course, then have to check in with them whether they even have the funds.
I can teach you how to do it. Okay, your parents now currently they are owning a private or they are owning a HDB?
Sorry?
Your parents now they are currently owning a private or they are owning a HDB? Your parents?
HDB.
Oh, HDB cannot.
Yeah.
A bit difficult. So maybe you need to discuss with them.
Yeah.
Can. So we will leave these thoughts with you. We will send you all these things that we have covered so far, and then you just let us know if you want to view the Hilford, then we can discuss further.
For now, it's based on the options is only Hilford, is it?
I feel sorry. I mean, let me correct myself. If let's say if you ask me, right, what is the more sound option? I repeat again, sound option. I think it's Hilford. It's not anything like Geylang or this.
Okay.
I don't think we'll be friends after 5 years. Yeah, you probably will not pick up my call anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can.
Okay. So
Okay.
maybe we catch up, lor. You let us know
Yeah.
how comfort. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Haley, so maybe I will get a banker to contact you for a non-obligatory assessment of your loan officially. Yeah, well that sounds good.
Your banker is from which bank?
Which bank do you prefer? I have friends in online.
Okay, because actually I have my own banker, so can I actually do it myself?
Can you can ask your banker. Preferably the banker specializes in mortgage.
Yeah.
Because bankers they are
Right.
not human.
Yes, correct. Yeah, he's a mortgage one specialist. Yeah.
Okay, you check with him and then you can let me know and then we can arrange Hillford or some other properties for you to have a view.
Okay, wait one last thing, right? How would the monthly installment payment look like?
Sure. Let me show you one more time.
How much loan we can get, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
So if it's based on 1 million, right? Okay. If you were to buy, okay, depending on what you buy. So let's say if you buy Hillford, right, at 600,000, let's say okay, if you look at 2%, so you need to prepare about 163. Hillford, if you are buying Hillford today.
Okay.
Okay, so if you are going for a new launch at 1 million, right? See, I need to prepare you first. And I usually prepare you for the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario, meaning what? I prepare you until the last stage first, which is your CIC stage.
Okay.
Yeah, about 2772.
Okay. Okay, can.
Yeah.
Okay. The 1.6 is based on the 2%, right? Okay.
Yes, correct. Because now interest is actually now the interest is only at 1.5, but I just want to be very safe and put and do for you. Yeah.
Okay, can for 30 years, this one.
Yes, 30 years. Because you are 30 years, you are still very young,
Okay. Okay, can. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much,
Yeah.
Ili.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good
Bye-bye.